Hi everyone, Spider-Man 1991 here, and this video was actually another sort of request from my good friend on YouTube, Toxciity. Here's the thing about Toxciity. He does comic reviews, and he also does reviews of trading card games such as Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And when I saw his last Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxing, I kind of mentioned to him that I used to play, and he asked if he could see my deck. And he asked if I could make a video about what sort of deck I used to use, and he just wanted to see what kind of cards I had, so I figured, why not? This would be a interesting little video to put up. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So here's the tin where I usually kept my deck. As you can see here, it's a Shiny Flame Wingman tin. So that's where I keep it. A little thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play this a lot, about from maybe 5th to 6th grade. I mean, almost all my friends played it. We brought our cards to school until the principal banned it because she was a bitch. And now I don't know. I only play it when, I don't know, I just kind of lost interest in it once I started high school. Afterwards, though, I kind of kept the cards because, it was an important part of something I loved from my childhood, and also because, I don't know, me and my friends, my cousins sometimes play time to time, like, I don't know, in case we're bored or something, we just go like, hey, you still have your Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards? Yeah, you want to play a quick game or something? Yeah, sure. And, yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about my Yu-Gi-Oh! Playing background. I never entered any tournaments or anything. Did go to a couple sneak previews, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to get to my deck. Okay, this is my deck box, and this deck, well, this is pretty much the second deck I've sort of made my own. There's no real theme to this thing. I mean, there are a couple, but there's nothing really that big. And let's see here. Alright, first I'm going to talk about my fusion deck, or extra deck as it's called now, apparently. Alright, fusion cards. We've got Dark Paladin, fusion of Buster Blader and Dark Magician. Elemental Hero Mariner. Elemental Hero Necroid Shaman. Elemental Hero Aqua Neos. Dark Neos. Elemental Hero Flare Neos, Elemental Hero Thunder Giant, Elemental Hero Rampart Blaster. Oh yeah, this one's my favorite. Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, Elemental Hero Plasma Vice, Electrum, and Shining Flare Wingman. Okay, my favorite, like I said, my favorite is Flame Wingman because he's probably one of the easiest fusions I can summon, and also because of his ability to destroy any monster and deduct its attack points from your opponent's life points. And I do know Shining Flare Wingman does have an extra power-up bonus, but he's harder to summon, so that's kind of why I like Wingman better. Okay, that's my fusion deck. Now for my actual deck. And I think the fusion deck should have given you what kind of cards are mostly in this thing. Okay, first off, Elemental Hero Necroshade. This bought on eBay. A lot of these cards I either bought from booster packs or I bought off eBay. Oh yeah, these two actually go together. The Paladin of the White Dragon and White Dragon Ritual. Basically a ritual card. You sacrifice a 4-star monster or higher to summon Paladin of White Dragon. And he's not that bad. He's level 4, 1900 attack points, and if I sacrifice him, then I can summon Blue Eyes White Dragon for my deck. Emergency Call. It's good for Elemental Hero. Summons adds an Elemental Hero to my hand. Fusion Sage. Elemental Hero Burstinatrix. Polymerization. Elemental Hero Avion. Righteous Justice. Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is probably one of the most well-known cards from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. I mean, everyone pretty much liked this card and stuff. Neospatian Air Hummingbird. Hero Signal. Probably one of my favorite traps because if monsters destroyed, I get to summon an elemental hero from my deck or hand. Hero Barrier. Hero Flash. This one, it's really hard to use because, again, it involves certain cards and specific graveyards, but it's very powerful. Oh yeah, one of my favorite spell cards, Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn. It lets me revive any monster from either graveyard. Elemental Hero Neos. Probably one of my favorite elemental heroes because of its attack power and it's not a fusion, so I can just summon it normally or something. Negate Attack. Very good trap. Elemental Hero Stratos. Again, another one of my favorite E-heroes, though. Has great special abilities. Mystical Space Typhoon. I think this is a card that everyone has at their deck at some point. Witch of the Black Forest. Dark Magician. Okay, my Dark Magician, it's not in the best condition. Let me explain. I had my first deck that this was a part of. I'm basically made up of cards I saw on Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was sort of a quickfire deck, but at my house, at my old house, there was a flood and my cards were destroyed, and some were salvageable, others I kept, but I eventually replaced it. But this one, well, it was always my favorite. It was the first card I ever bought, and it's just really special to me, and I didn't really want to replace it or get rid of it or anything like that. Magician of Faith. Okay, this was also from the Storm. I just haven't bothered to replace it. Seriously, as soon as I find a replacement, if I ever actually care and find a replacement for it, it's gone. Shift. Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. Pot of Greed. Lets you draw 2 cards. Unfortunately, it's banned. Dark Magician Girl. Oversoul. Perfect for summoning Neos. Common Soul. Elemental Hero Clayman. Elemental Hero Wildheart. The Warrior Returning Alive. Neospatian Dark Panther. Super Polymerization. Oh yeah, this was I think I added this a couple years, maybe like I think 2 years ago. It just seemed like a powerful card because it's like Polymerization, but instead you can also fuse monsters from your opponent's side of the field to summon a fusion monster you can control. Neospace. I'd say this is pretty essential if you ever plan on using the Neos fusion cards. And Future Fusion, Elemental Hero Ocean, Fusion Recovery, Skyscraper, Winged Karibo. Yep, perfect. Gets destroyed, you don't take any damage. Elemental Hero Blade Edge, one of the most powerful elemental heroes. Again, you can normal summon it, or you can use it for fusion. Emblem of the Dragon Destroyer, Dark Factory Mass Production, Elemental Hero Bubbleman, Draining Shield, Heated Heart, Neospatian Glow Moss, probably one of my least favorite elemental Neospatians, Rottweiler, Sangan, Bubble Shuffle, Neospatian Flare Scarab, one of my favorite Neospatian cards, Neospatian Grand Mole, this is another good Neospatian. Karibo, yes, this is also essential too. You discard it, you don't take any damage. Miracle Fusion, another good elemental hero card because it lets you fuse elemental heroes in your graveyard, except they're removed from play, and lets you summon a fusion monster. Defusion, Elemental Hero Sparkman, Elemental Hero Prism, Monster Reincarnation, Double Summon, Fifth Hope, and Buster Blader. Okay, that's basically my deck. Again, there really isn't a theme here, but I guess if by looking at it, you can see that it's mostly an elemental hero deck. I mean, yeah, sure, I kept a few cards like Buster Blader, Dark Magician Girl that really aren't E-heroes, but I like them, and I just decided to keep them. And again, I don't enter any tournaments. This deck is just basically dueling for fun with friends and stuff. And, well, that's my deck. Oh, I can show you some other cards, though. Here we are. They're in here. This is actually a toy treasure chest that I just kept because I like the box. It was from a ship in a bottle, but this is where I keep some special cards. There's only 3, but I don't know. I use them just in case, again, friends and cousins for doing for fun. The 3 Egyptian God cards. I mean, anyone who's watched the TV show, Yu-Gi-Oh! TV show, read the manga, knows that these are probably the most powerful cards, but they're illegal in most tournaments, but still. And yeah, I know these are legit because of the background. See, if you notice, the background for the Egyptian God cards, they are very different than the back of a usual card, because normally there'd be a Konami and a Yu-Gi-Oh! Logo in the bottom corner, but these are just all solid colors in the back. And in the front, though, however, and also because they're probably illegal because they don't have they're all effect monsters and they don't really have the same coloring, and their effects aren't really mentioned on the cards. To pretty much know what these things have to do, you'd have to look them up online or probably on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki something. But these are 3 pretty powerful, and right before I started building this deck, though, I found all 3 of these on eBay in a set, and I just figured it was a good deal, and I figured, what the hell, I'm getting these. I got them, these things are, have been in my possession for, 4 years, wait. Yeah, I'm going to say about 5 years now. So, yeah, that's basically my 3 Egyptian God cards and my Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. So that's basically my entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't worry, I'll probably get back to reviewing comic books and other stuff. This is probably the only Yu-Gi-Oh! Video I'll probably upload, unfortunately. But oh well, hope you liked it. Hope you saw this Toxciity. Anyways, Spider-Man 1991 saying, see you later.